Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Jessica and I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Libra today. Okay, so for all my Libras, my outgoing social butterflies, this is for you. Okay, we're going to start with this deck, the Energy Oracle cards. Okay, and we're going to see what's going on in your energy, Libra. Okay, can you tell me about Libra? We have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Okay, and I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd eye chakra, but I'm going to look it up. It's number 40 for you guys. Okay, Libra? All right, let's get some more. We have Woman Holding a Heart, number 44 for you guys, Libra. Okay. Okay, we have Walking Away, number 27, Libra. We have Hostilities, number 26. Let's get one more. I got 2. I think every time I say one more, I get 2. Okay. We have the 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael, number 38. For you guys. And then we have the Magician and the Mirror, number 53. Okay. What I get right away from this is Libra, you are letting your intuition and your instincts guide you in some type of matter of the heart, and you are walking away from something that's no longer serving you because you find the situation to be hostile. You find that you're just not in alignment, that you always are having to be on guard about something, and you are trusting your heart, and you know in your heart of hearts that you deserve something that's more in line with what you want, something that is not one-sided, something that fulfills you. Okay, and you have the power to get what you want here, Libra, because you are the Magician. So, I mean, look at all the power that this guy has. He's got so much power and at his fingertips. I mean, look at the power that's coming off of his hands. It's really interesting. Okay? So you're standing your ground, you're standing in your power, Libra, about something. Now, I'm going to make sure that the Archangel Metatron is about intuition. Yeah. It's about clarity of thought and personal vision. Okay, I thought, yeah, it was about the 3rd eye. Okay. So you're letting your 3rd eye guide you. So I feel like your 3rd eye is open and you're very aware of some type of situation where your heart is involved in it, but you've decided that you deserve more. Okay, Libra, and you're not putting up with this situation anymore. You've kind of spoken your truth, because you see this guy, he has his swords up, so he's ready to defend himself and what he wants. Okay, he's standing in his truth. So I feel like, Libra, that you are standing in your truth and you're trusting that what you're feeling or what you know to be so is right. Okay, but we'll clarify more. I'm going to use the tarot to clarify more. Okay, can you tell me about the Archangel Metatron here in the 3rd eye energy? Can you tell me about that 3rd eye energy? Okay, Libra. So you decided that I have a gnat like swarming. Okay, you've decided that you're going to nurture yourself Here, I have the Queen of Pentacles. So I think you're choosing you. Okay? And you know what you're worth. Okay, this person, this queen, she knows that she's very valuable. That she has a lot to offer. Okay, this is usually the wife of tarot. And a wife, how many hats does a wife wear? I mean, she's the most, this is like the most adaptable and multifaceted queen in the deck, because a wife takes on so many roles, right? It's not easy being a wife, okay? I am divorced, but I was married for a very long time, and I know how hard it is to be a wife. It's not an easy role by any means, okay? And so you know your value. You know that you are multifaceted, that you bring so much to the table. Okay, you're very well aware of that, Libra. Okay? All right, let's clarify woman holding a heart here, Spirit. What is this woman holding a heart about? Okay. I'm not surprised. I've got the Ace of Cups. So you're open to something new. You want new, Libra. You want something emotionally fulfilling. And I feel like new love is on the horizon for you because you're open to it. Because you're walking up. And the way that you're open is you're walking away from something that just was lacking. Something's been lacking for you, Libra. And you know that you deserve better. Okay? And also I feel like you've kind of gone through a transformation, because look, there's a butterfly like around this lady, and she's so that denotes that you've made some changes. There's some changes in your energy here, Libra. So you're kind of trusting yourself, your higher self, okay, when it comes to love. I guess this is a love reading. Okay, clarify walking away, which, okay. So you've kind of been, you've put up with a lot here, Libra. And, but you've made it through, but you've endured a lot. Someone has like really put you through it. Sorry, my neighbor's mowing if you hear that. You've been put through some stuff. This is the Wounded Warrior card. So you feel like you've been battling things, and you've kind of like it's been a fight to even get your voice heard or your viewpoint to be met. You've been dealing with somebody who doesn't like to compromise, who wants things their way. I feel like you've kind of been dealing with somebody who's a very dominant person, and who hasn't like valued you for what you bring to the table. Okay? But you have stood your ground, and you are a very courageous soul. Okay? And you haven't given up. Okay? So you're walking away because you know that you deserve the world. Okay? And you know your value, and you know what you want. And you've kind of like changed. Maybe in the past you were one that would settle, or you were kind of would put up with stuff that you shouldn't put up with. But now you're like, no, I'm not putting up with this anymore. I'm not dealing with this anymore. I'm not going to let somebody walk all over me anymore. Okay? Let's clarify 26 hostilities. Okay. All right. So I feel like you've been dealing with someone who refuses to change. We have the death energy, but reversed, and it's clarifying hostilities. So you've been dealing with somebody who has been trying to hold on to you, Libra, but they're not really giving you what you want. You voice your complaints, you voice your concerns, and it kind of goes in one ear and out the other. This person's didn't listen to you, they didn't value you, they just wanted to, they were stuck in their ways and they refused to change. And that really brought a lot of resentment and chaos to the relationship. And it could be just internalized. You put up with more than you should. And you've given this person a lot of chances here, Libra. But they weren't going to change. And you figured that out. And when you figured that out, something kind of like snapped with you. You kind of woke up to the facts. I feel like you've woken up to the facts about, okay, this person is who they are, but I don't have to put up with them. Okay? And I don't have to live in this hostile environment anymore. Okay? And so you are following your heart. Clarify the fourth chakra here, please. Okay. So you're moving on. You're following your heart, you're making changes, you're going to where you are valued. And that just might mean you've decided to be alone for a while. But I feel like new love is headed your way. You're open to new love for sure. Okay? And you should be open to it because I feel like it's headed your way, Libra. Okay, it's because you've manifested this. You've made the changes. Okay, you've let go of some dead weight. Okay, clarify the Magician, please. Okay. So, I've got the Star card as the Magician. Alright. So, I feel like you are the star of your show. Okay? You have decided that someone, if they're not going to shine, if they're going to bring me down and try to cover up my light or not let me shine or try to dull my light, then they're not for me. Okay? You have really have a renewal within yourself about what you want, what you desire. Okay? You're moving with purpose. You know what it is that you want. Okay? And you have really had a rejuvenation, a soul rejuvenation. So I think you've had a bit of an awakening to who you are and what you want and what you will tolerate and what you will not tolerate here, Libra. And because of that, things are going to fall into place. And you've really healed yourself. Okay, you're healing from some type of bad relationship that you've been dealing with, and you healed yourself by removing yourself. Okay, and that was the best thing to do. Okay, maybe I shouldn't show that, but oh well. All right, yeah, I feel like what you've done is you've spoken your truth. You've been very direct. You've been honest. You didn't hold back. This is on the bottom of the deck, the Queen of Swords. Okay? You've said what you needed to say, and you're standing in your truth. You're standing in your power. You've set boundaries with this person, and you've told this person off. And I think that's what needed to happen, is you needed to tell this person off. And you've gained perspective. You're clear-headed. This person is not in your head anymore. You've kind of released them from, like, they're out of sight, out of mind. Okay? And that's the best thing. This person doesn't have a hold on you anymore because you've walked away. And you've walked away mentally. And that's the best freedom. Because really you can walk away from somebody and they can still have a hold on you because you haven't released them up here. But I feel like you have released this person mentally as well. Okay, so they don't have a hold on you in any way, Libra. And that's good. You are doing what you need to do. And maybe you're saving money. Okay, you're really pouring into yourself. Okay? And you're letting your higher self guide you into this new beginning you're having. Okay? And your ships are going to come in. Things are moving where they need to be. Okay? You're really investing in yourself. You might be connecting with some type of King of Wands. And don't overthink it. Because this relationship could flourish. Okay? All right. I feel like we can end there with this reading. I hope you enjoyed it. You really are the star of the show, Libra.